Sorry about the late start today, guys.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods.
Yeah, like I was saying, sorry for
and
the,
yet you do not plead. You do not
sorry
kneel to dust your heads with
today, guys.
ash. Instead, you wail,
Ended up
why have the gods
stripping down my
forsaken
computer.
us?
Took a little bit longer
We
than
must
I
look into
expected.
the trials we failed long ago. In a time past.
Trying to basically just fix up the heating or the cooling on my laptop here. Just because it got a little ridiculous there for a bit. Basically, anytime I streamed or even turned on my laptop, it was like my laptop was catching fire.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
Then I changed out all the heat paste on my CPU and GPU on my laptop too. But I'll definitely have to upgrade within the next year or so. just to make sure everything's running decently with a good cooling system and whatnot. Chubby jumps on the stream today. I got chippies for her. Chaps.
Foreigner, watch your step. Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
You're laughing out, Daddy. Man, I didn't realize how crazy things are getting with all the new people when it comes to all this like coronavirus prepping shit. Until just today, just before starting the stream, I went to the store. And yeah, just like some basic stuff, just like pasta sauce, chips and stuff. Nothing too crazy. I've done most of my grocery shopping already, so and I wasn't gonna spend an hour grocery shopping there because I have my dog with me. But yeah, I go into the grocery store today, and first thing as I walk in, everything seemed normal. Looked over, there was no baskets and there was no carts, but the place was pretty much empty, so that was kind of weird. I guess someone hit the shop right away this morning, or a bunch of people went in during the day today. Yeah, I'm going through. Sure enough, I walk into the first aisle, and it's just like canned good stuff and shit like that, and like half the shit's gone off the shelves. Like there's a bunch of bare spots, which at the Walmart by my place, not generally something that you'd have. But then I walk into the next aisle, and then the next aisle. The next aisle was like cookies and biscuits and shit. The fucking shelves were almost bare. There was like 3 or 4 like packages of cookies. Not a big deal for me because I don't eat cookies generally, but still very, very shocking. And then third aisle I went into was pasta and pasta sauces. There was literally like 3 to 5 boxes of pasta on the shelf after I grabbed my 2. And like I grabbed 2 small boxes, one of rigatoni and one of fusilli. But like I had to grab super green or superfood pasta. I don't eat superfood. Kidding me? Nobody got time for that. Well, actually, I do eat superfoods, but I usually eat my superfoods in like a salad. Right? Like, just seemed kind of odd. But I mean, like, it made sense that was what was left on the shelf, because I don't live in an area where you'd really find too many people
Faster.
who willingly eat shit like that.
Oh, move it.
Because in our eyes, like, I live in a very Caribbean centric. I live in a very Caribbean centric city, or part of the city. So, like, a lot of people from the Caribbean, a lot of people from Africa, a lot of people from like Middle East and stuff like that. Mostly Africa and South America. So that's mostly what you find in my area, population-wise and culture-wise. And culturally, we don't eat stuff that's like, when we see superfood stuff, that's like super processed to us. So you eat fucking Vital, you eat natural food.
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy.
Anyway.
Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
All the cheese, all the juice, all the yogurt, all of that shit, gone. Every last bit. There's like maybe 20 bottles of orange juice left. Bitch for that Walmart.
Introduce me.
This is my friend Geralt, and this is Berna, widow of the dear departed Bran.
The Queen Mother. It's a pleasure to meet you, Geralt. You must forgive me, but on a day like today, I'm afraid I cannot indulge in my penchant for long conversations.
I walked further back.
Lovely
to
outfit.
the frozen food aisle.
You look...
Almost everything was gone out of the meats. No chickens, no ground beef, no...
You know, I really missed your candidness. I'm glad we're here together.
Like mixed vegetables and shit like that. All of that shit was gone. There was still like a shitload of like pizzas and instant dinners, which is fine by me. Like, also not that for fucking 3 weeks. I'm fucking ex-military. I've had worse. For, yeah, a lot longer than 3 weeks.
Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
But yeah,
I'm not gonna drink.
Literally right behind the
I dull my
freezer aisle
senses
is
when
where
I'm
we
in
have,
such
like,
pleasant
all the
company.
cleaning supplies and shit, and like all
Do
the
you
toilet
plan to
paper.
compliment me on
Toilet paper and paper towels.
I plan to tell you what I think.
Completely wiped out. And like, I'm thinking, okay,
Wonder if he's as strong as
I'm
he
living
looks.
around a whole bunch of people from Africa, which, okay, that kind of makes sense with like, when sickness hits, you want to grab all the supplies you can possibly get, because you don't know when you're going to be able to get them. also a bunch of Caribbean people here. And people from the Caribbean are notoriously, like, chill when it comes to, like, big things like this. Like when the
Geralt,
hurricane
there's something I've
hit
been meaning to ask you.
in
Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
2016.
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
But in 2016, a hurricane hit. They didn't even bother, like, battening the hatches, gathering supplies. They were just like, meh, hurricane, whatever.
Lady Yennefer. Sir,
Greetings, Arnold.
I mean,
my
Haiti
companion is
obviously
Geralt of Rivia.
prepares for them.
I am honored.
But, like, Jamaica, no. Trinidad, not so much. Barbados, maybe.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell. They come to see the claimants to the crown.
We wanted to talk to Croc on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Ceres. Follow me, please.
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious Witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't remember?
That was ages ago. Yalmer and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honor. That's Halbjorn, son of Holger Blackhand. Blue Boy Lugus, Madman Lugus' firstborn. And choking down a stockfish over there is Otric on Hindar.
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls exclusively.
Ceres on Crate is the daughter of a Jarl, Geralt. Jarl's daughters are in no way inferior to their sons.
Do you know every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor? Look at him. Likely lot.
Ceres is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Cat about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating, but I would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now you mention him. Just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
I'm probably gonna let her win.
Geralt?
I don't generally let people win, but I'm probably gonna let her win. Just because of the fact that in a situation like this, these guys are pretty much Vikings. She's trying to prove herself amongst the guys. Being the Witcher, I know I could probably beat her. However, for diplomacy's sake, you'll let her fucking win.
Gladly.
Just
What
like
are
if
the
it
rules?
was the
Whoever
firstborn
pulls
son
Hjalmar's axe
or
from the
any
stump at the top
other-
of the hill wins.
not
Straight off the
firstborn,
path
but
and you
just
lose.
Another son
And here
or
I was,
daughter
ready to
of
puke
one
from
of
all
the
the
Jarls.
boredom. Let's
You
go!
don't let them fucking lose to, or you don't beat them.
We're here. From this spot, you must reach the top of that mount.
But
At the
you always
summit,
make
you'll see the
sure
stump of an oak. Yalma's
make
axe
it
buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first wins.
I'm ready.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
Oh, it says to beat her. Alright, well, fuck it. I'll beat her. She's like, she's not making it easy to fucking make it a close race.
I'm first! Behold, Hjalmar's axe! I beat the famous White Wolf.
Congratulations.
Let's go back.
Be glad to tell everyone about your victory.
Alright, cool. It didn't make me fail it, so that's fine. I'm happy with that. Like, I clearly had a fucking massive lead on her, so I didn't, like, fuck up and just look bad.
See the wakes in full swing.
The sight of yous, who won?
Ceres, proving she's her brother Hjalmar's equal in every way. She retrieved the axe from the cliff.
Cannot be.
Now I know why Hjalmar named you Sparrowhawk.
Enough of the natter and let's drink.
To Ceres.
Pass the mead and a tankard for the man.
To Bran. Nay, want for nothing in the world beyond.
To my beautiful companion.
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall learn all beyond that door.
She? Why would I?
The Queen should join her king on his last journey.
What did you say in the Beast Sailors? What's that mean? The Isles are in for hard times. Speak clear.
The heart was deformed. An ill omen always.
An ill omen for me as well. Hear me. What'll become of me?
Fear not, Jarl. I'll not let you perish. I assure you. You need only follow my counsel.
I present to you Geralt of Rivia. Geralt, this is Udalric, Jarl of the Brockford clan, from Speakerog, and his advisor Hjord.
The White Wolf.
Greetings.
Gotta say, never really believed in omens and auguries.
One's belief, or lack thereof, makes no difference.
Tell him what awaits him. What you told me.
Your fates will intertwine. Yours and Udalric's. You will walk in darkness. Before you, fire and shadow.
Hear that, Geralt? Everything clear now?
A little CBD in the drink. Oh, that actually tastes really fucking good. Oh, that's awesome. Watermelon and sour green apple. Koi. 500 milligrams CBD. It's actually e-liquid, but the way that it's made with all food grade ingredients, so it's like propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, and flavoring. But no nicotine, so you can use it as drops or anything else.
Thanks for the prediction. You do not believe now, but you will yet remember my words. Gotta say, if one's belief,
Tell him what awaits him.
Your fate.
Hear that, Geralt? Everything clear now?
Didn't plan to visit Speakerog. Man is not the master of his fate. Thanks for the prediction. You do not believe now, but you will yet remember my words. If you don't mind, Yen, I'd like to ask about us. What's the future hold in store? The one you seek, you will find, and then she will die.
So I won't meet a tall, dark stranger? I shall have to content myself with you, Geralt.
I sense the mockery in your voice, my lady. But may omens do not.
Well, that was not
Nice
a
to meet
good
you both.
omen.
A toast. To
That,
honor King
that better
Bran's
not have been
memory.
a spoiler. I keep forgetting that I can do that. I got a table lamp that I can just raise up. Oh, not a table lamp, but it's like a standing lamp. It's an old brass style one.
To Bran.
Geralt, we should go now.
May your futures not be as black as they look. Lord, the pain returns to my head. Once again, it starts.
We'll leave you alone.
Strange man.
I hear he's very sick, carrying himself unusually well tonight.
Understand how that made it more evenly lit, but okay.
Well, what is it? Tell me, Lucas.
Allow me to
Got them
introduce
before she
Geralt
went
of
in.
Rivia, a witcher. Geralt, Jarl Donar and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head, stick it on a pike, and piss down your neck hole.
Enough! Time to settle this. Here and now.
Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Thought Skellige's called a truce for feasts.
I know the hallowed customs, but Lugos ought to know that I'll not let him raid my Hindisfial bear.
You don't scare anyone, Donar. I'll be boy soon to plough you priestesses, drink from your tankard, and shit on your table. Be sure to leave a candle lit for me.
Emperor would be very
Yeah, these guys
pleased
are
to hear you
definitely
quarrel.
supposed to be
His Imperial
Vikings.
Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the black ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the
Black is
Empire
killing
is another.
Awfully
I've had,
mounty,
like,
this one.
1 hour
Go
sleep,
stir your cauldron and
maybe
pierce some
2.
boils, witch. Don't talk
Probably
when you
about an
haven't
hour
got
and a
a
half,
fucking
to be
clue.
honest, of sleep since 6 o'clock yesterday.
Calm down, Lugos.
No wench will teach me how to fight.
That was not my intention. Come, Geralt. I believe this discussion's run its course.
Yup. Was hoping to get some intel, but failures.
What now?
Now we pay a visit to Ermien's laboratory.
Didn't know we'd been invited.
That's fucking awesome.
Because we've not been.
Monster Mule. Now my favorite fucking energy drink. Shit, what did she even say? Fuck.
Take it Ermion won't be there.
That's right.
And what's the purpose of this visit?
We're looking for an object. The Mask of Urboros. We'll need it. Come, Geralt.
Yeah, they're fucking 100% Viking.
Now you'll tell me
The
why you need
Mask
this
of
mask.
Oh, I shall.
Urboros?
In due course.
Take it you'll decide when.
Correct.
Instead of Ouroboros? Ouroboros? I gotta loot some shit. Because those guards stole all my shit. Because I'm technically not even supposed to be in this section of the game yet. I was supposed to do Novergard first. I'm pretty sure. Because everything in this area is like super high powered. I had a whole bunch of guards come after me and shit. And they kicked my ass. I took them down maybe a quarter of health, but it was 2 of them, and they fucking owned me. Which just goes back to my old point of, why the fuck aren't these guys doing any of this shit themselves? Because, like, they can obviously hold their own against me. So there's no reason why all of them need to hire a Witcher to handle their fucking dirty work. Though I should probably go, once I finish some more quest stuff, I should probably go back and see. Should probably go back and see if the Baron ended up dying or not. Whew. Oh man, yeah. So I'm definitely gonna have to keep this stream somewhat short today, because I'm fucking exhausted. I need the sleep, especially now. With all this sickness and shit going around, like not sleeping, really not a good idea, and I didn't think that through really. Again, like it didn't really hit me how crazy people are getting with this
Hide
shit.
behind the tapestry.
until today.
Sparrows
Where did I
chip,
put my lighter?
while starlings chirp.
What do jackdaws do?
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble, and cranes whoop, whereas peacocks screech. Hawks scream, larks trill, and doves, they coo. That's all of them.
What about nightingales?
All right, nightingales croon.
That was close.
I love how you just like walk through the fucking tapestry. But I mean, at that length, you kind of have to, because otherwise it would just like hang across your head. Unless they put like extremely detailed physics into it, and I mean, that would just be a waste of resources. Especially for just 2 tapestries. Or however many are in here. Just in case
This'll
you
be
may
tough to
happen to
open.
walk back like that.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermien's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come, there's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
Four new books.
Seen uglier sights in my life.
Geralt of Rivia, being romantic.
She has me all dressed up in fancy clothes and climbing around on ledges and shit. Eyes are burning. Oh, I do have a lighter there. Okay.
Amazing how a hobby can render a man mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially a druid. Must be a real nature lover.
Whole bunch of stuffed animals. By stuffed animals, I mean animals that have been stuffed.
Ah!
Are you all right?
Cut myself. The door's locked.
Oh, great. I've been poisoned.
The animals. They're alive. Yen, watch out. Monsters. Can feel them coming closer. They're everywhere.
Oh, stop fighting me! So what, she can see them too, or what? Okay, get the fuck out of there.
mushrooms in here.
No. To my mind, it's the scent of sweet plants.
Oh, she's tripping balls too. She must have touched the doorknob too. At least these things aren't like actually doing damage to me. You're doing a little bit of damage, but not like crazy.
That's one mess.
Am I gonna pass out now after attacking a whole bunch of like stuffed animals that actually weren't moving?
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermien's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open. Let's go inside, Geralt. Yes? Yes?
I'm gonna touch the booty.
I'll lock the entrance. We don't want
Touch
to
the
raise
butt.
suspicions. Our dear Druid's laboratory. We must search it thoroughly. The Mask of Ouroboros must be here.
Letter bearing Ermien's seal to the Druids warns them about you.
Wondrous world of insectoids. Ritual plants.
Skelliger's tales about the wild hunt.
The islanders believe the wraiths sail on a longship built of the claws of dead men.
Dwarven triple mead. Goes in for light reading, too. The Corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hadi.
That one's not lootable. So that's probably where I have to go through. Oh, no. Ah, fuck, that was the thing I had to look at.
Looks like Ermien places something in the statue's hand.
Oh, okay, it's still a trigger.
Need something else. Gotta
I
look
can
around.
put that mead in there for sure. That'll open a passageway right there, guaranteed.
A child's skull.
Or it could be a skull. That's more likely, to be honest.
Pine cone. Didn't expect this. A large female.
It could be the pine cone. Could be nature that he's studying. Yeah.
Let's try again. What do you say we give it a pine cone? Nothing.
Nope. Okay. Then it's probably the skull.
So, statue, how about a skull? Guess you're no indecisive prince.
Really, it is the dwarven triple mead.
How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes. Huh. Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Ermion enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I've a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here.
Oh yeah, that's generally what people put in places like that.
This is it.
It turns them into the mask.
We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before...
Didn't hear that?
There'll be nothing to pick. It's a trap.
Oh, I don't have enough mushrooms on me. Shit. Alright, that should be good then. That was a one-hit kill. Supposed to fucking fight that thing?
Ermion enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I've a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here. This is it. We've got it. It's a trap. We're imprisoned.
potion the entire time. Okay, I need to go to my inventory. Potions. Honey. Consume. That'll erase the toxicity.
Hear that?
Smelled it. Gas. Grate's still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
Oh.
The damn druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind. Hold on tight. Wait a minute. I must mend it.
You know how to sew.
Please. I'll enchant a needle.
Derp. Getting jiggy.
Wait.
For what?
We must talk to Krach.
Why? Think he misses us? Because I missed you. Oh no.
I missed you too.
Oh no, what?
When are you gonna finally burn this piece of junk?
My heart couldn't take it. So many memories. Damn it, Geralt. Do you have any idea how much they cost?
Come here. We gotta
I didn't
hurry.
know this shit was
Krach's waiting.
X-rated. Jesus Christ.
Is that so?
Yen, let go of the mane.
I know you. I let go, you throw us off. Don't even try.
Well then, that got a little graphic.
My, oh my.
Missed you.
I missed you too.
We ought to get back to the wake.
I must dress. Turn around.
Kraken Crate asked about you.
We went out for a breath of fresh air.
The claimants to the throne will step forth in a moment.
Now heed my words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you. We'll take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the beyond, and must now choose his successor. The king must be wise. The king must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige step forth.
Go put your sword in. I didn't vote
My
for you
son
for
could
nothing.
not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will.
Do it.
May the best man or woman win. What's got into her?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to speak her of. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now. How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can.
Good man.
And I know the lass
man.
lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
damn. Okay, cool. Fucking my buddy just sent me a 12-minute clip from the new Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, I believe it is. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a remix of the intro, or the trailer music.
Need your help. Ciri probably came here to Skellige.
And very likely caused the cataclysm along the coast. The site upon which the Druids focus so intensely now.
A site Ermion refuses to let us explore.
Specifically, he won't let me explore it. We fought. We're not friendly now.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Art Skellig's my isle. You've my permission to investigate as you see fit.
Wondering if I should talk to Ermion.
Leave that to me. Go. Seek and find your Cyrilla. If any ill befell her here, on Ard Skellig on my watch, I'd never forgive myself.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Anvald, tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return. Whereas Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye. Dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarach here on Ard Skellig.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oskar, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalric further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So, yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
Alright.
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to
Probably
vie for the
not gonna
crown
do
yourself?
that. I'm probably gonna let
Think
her
a good
try
number
to
of the
be
Jarls would support you.
Jarl.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugas would sooner see an Nilfgaardian on the throne. Besides, man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
Now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Ardskellig. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Krach. I will see you later.
I'm just gonna change right there. Register properly. This is in full screen. Yeah, I'm just gonna change right here. Inventory. There we go. How's my sword looking for repair? Oh, damn. I gotta go get it repaired. Alright. That's cool.
Last night was... Them supper knives are good for picking your teeth.
How the fuck do I get out of here? Oh, there we go.
What is it?
I need to go to Novergard. Don't want Skillig. Oh, okay, so this is Veland. Or Velen here. Oh no, this is all Novergard. Oh no, this is... What? I'm so confused. So the second... This portion down here is Velen. This is Novergard.
Meet our ways, Drifter.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
You're a crossbreed, is that it? Thus the white hair?
Okay, so I'm gonna open this up. We'll go to our quests here. Let's see what we got. Main quests. Find out if Ciri is in Novigrad. Oh, right, that's why I needed to pass to get through here. That makes sense.
What's your hair lately?
No, actually I haven't. Thanks for noticing. I have, however, swam through some pretty nasty looking water. There you go. I washed my hair for you. Happy? What the fuck are you doing over there, Roach? Oh my god. Roach has gone full-blown retarded. He's now running in the opposite direction. Wow, horse. What the fuck?
Looking for something unusual.
Hey, blacksmith, motherfucker.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
What do you have on offer?
Oh, they do have new silver swords. Shit. That's an upgrade. That's expensive. It's $500 fucking dollars. Okay, what the fuck? Well, that's not gonna help me much. 527. I have just enough for it. And then this one is what? 165? There we go. Massive upgrade to damage and shit. And I don't even need to worry about repairing my shit now.
So long.
The fuck? Geralt, get the fuck in there. What the
No
fuck?
evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you. But the others are your sport. No, I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please!
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Okay, so, hopefully Chris didn't get fucking tied up and burned. Well, obviously, he probably didn't, but... Fuck me.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorcerers who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that?
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game. Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
Oh, I meant no offense.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
Miss Menger.
Excuse me.
Temple guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
Oh shit.
You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
That was fucked up.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now. But just know that I know you're
So
here.
they're a bunch of religious
One
Levites,
misstep,
okay.
one error, you'll make a mistake. It's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it. And when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Yep, be seeing you too, you crazy bastard. Go thump your Bible somewhere else.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief! Well, well.
What next? Discretionary tribute to benefit Redania or exile?
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
He walked into me.
Stop! Thief!
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? Me mum's sick, and if
Oh,
I
you
don't feed her,
fucker.
well, she's like to die of hunger.
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the Putrid Grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone!
Fisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just gotta just look good position where they tossed the leftovers.
The bonny birds that prance by here, teats like full bells, begging to be seen.
Fabian, that's all the health it is.
Fuck! Higher! That's what we check. Will we receive any restitution for our investment in Temeria and their lost? Oh, I don't think so.
I actually wasn't even sure if that was the guy, but and I looked at the map and I was like, alright, cool.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Nice. A little bit of money.
Presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
I will bitch slap you back to fucking Kingdom Come.
Wonderful. Temple guard! Somebody call the guard!
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honor. Good to see you again. The youth these days keep this up in such preferential rates.
Good, I enjoy shaggy fields. The 3-titted wenches abound in them.
Oh, I gotta go in there. Oh, okay. He knocked on the door and passed the money
Open up.
through.
Who are you and what do you want?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Try and say
Take a look.
curiosity
What
killed
do you
the
see?
cat.
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer me things.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
might be a problem there.
Then come.
I might be able to upgrade that. Oh yeah. Oh, it reset all the shit that I had already set. Okay, that's why. There is Disillusion level 2. Might as well upgrade to level 3. We're gonna move. Now that I figured out how to do this stuff, we're gonna move that there. Then I'm gonna grab another one in there. We're gonna upgrade this to level 3 while we're at it. Ooh, yeah, that's a good thing to have. Fuck yeah. So we'll put 3 blue on that one. And then we're gonna open up 3 of these on the other side. Strength training. Deflect arrows. Lightning reflex. Resolve. I think I'll do strength training. We'll put that here. And I'll do arrow deflection. We'll put that here. And then I'm going to get 3 green ones and I'm going to put them in these sections here. And then I'll do a mixture, one of each on that one. But now I need to put a blue on here. We're going to go with sign intensity. So we get a plus 20 to sign intensity because of the fact that we're using 3 of the same color there. And then I'm going to use a red on this side. And that one's actually a red-green, I believe. But what that does is that gives me plus 20% to attack power. So that'll buff me up like crazy. And then we've got on here muscle memory, so we get fast attack damage increased by 10%, adrenaline point gain plus 2%. Strength training, we get a increase to strong attack by 5%, or strong attack damage by 5%. Adrenaline point gain plus 1. So that's the adrenaline point gain, I believe, is from having like all of this set up this way, because it wasn't on the original. And then yeah, we get another point gained in adrenaline there, plus deflect arrows while parrying. So that's a nice, good boost for me. That should help a little bit. This side, sign intensity, and then when we do our green one, we'll do this one, which will give us plus 50 vitality. These ones were plus 5, so what, times 4? Multiply it by 4, so it's probably plus 200 vitality for having those set up there. And then the last one we'll just go with general. But that's a ways to come, because I have to level up to get these ones. I need to be level 30 to unlock all of that. And I am only level 10.
Open up.
Now we'll talk to him.
Oh, my old friend here.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know. Gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
No, you can just let
I
me
won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
There's your password. Good enough for you?
What are you offering?
Show me what you got. What you really got. Oh, I haven't switched out my weapons, have I?
See you.
Inventory. Plus 100 to damage. Plus 61 to damage. But I can also take that shard off, which is lesser Morana. Oh, chance to poison. Which is great and all, but I'd rather the extra 100 damage. Hard sign intensity, critical hit chance. That's actually pretty good. Critical hit is much needed. Especially against those heavier guys. But it's nice that I finally have... Oh. Wow. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, yeah, so that definitely takes off a lot of that, or that helps a lot. Read my orders. Oh, I think there's actually a bank here in Novigrad. Yeah, Vivaldi Bank. So I gotta go to the Vivaldi Bank so I can go and sell this shit off. Where is the Vivaldi Bank? Oh. Well, we'll go looking for that later.
Picked him as
How are things?
Good.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Go lay down.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with 2 swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
Rome? Guess it's almost shaped in a similar way. Maybe?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Oh, is he gonna get booty again? Guess they were married.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
I don't know, that's what I'm asking you. You're the one that's been here.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. It turned out he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Paranoid little bastard.
A good day for commerce.
Yep. Great commerce.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Not until I clean you out first. Being a witcher is an expensive job, and takes a lot of food to keep this body in shape. So you could give me all your shit. Oh, and I need your book too, because, well, that's how I know, or that's what I use to pass time while I'm on the road, doing all these missions. Reading your books. Up here. Oh, this must be his bedroom. I'm literally looting all of his shit. I think that's everything. Yep. That is all of it. Yay, now I have a whole bunch of stuff that I can use.
Should have run.
What?
Good.
Fuck you. Trust you with that silver sword.
There's a draft. Should be an exit. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
This is why you always make sure you search to make sure you've looted everything.
Free city of
Starts opening before you even
actually
reaches
used to
his
mean
hand up.
something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Wayne thought they'd be safe from Radovic's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Where is it? I'm hitting the wrong thing. I'm gonna go with this. Swim faster, motherfucker.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry. Well,
Get out of our way. Move, bitch.
Greetings, sorceress.
greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works.
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
Perfect.
We need to
Gotta
place
act
these
like a
crystals
proper
around the
businessman.
greenery, near anything that looks rat-related.
Oh!
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
How about...
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting. But they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
Yeah, that is true.
I think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well?
I said talk to her,
Now
so...
we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's just... It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, I think I just gave up the option to get a booty call from her too. But whatevs. I'm a loyal man. What can I say?
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay
Definitely
the
good
rest
that I
and let's
got
part
hot
in
payment
peace.
up front.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Oh, really? Is that so? My kill.
not for you. We need to find Brandon.
Should have asked for the whole thing up front. But I thought, hey,
Don't kill me.
there's a chance
Good
that
sir,
he's
no.
being honest.
They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, De Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Alright, well.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Like the rain, that one.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Well, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
And so I don't have to waste my silver sword on others.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Mountains, economically.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Who is she talking to?
Please! XSplit!
Oh, it's another one of those blue kids.
Wake up, it's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right, time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. There's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Saying some pretty fucking weird shit.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Weird, the next room's blocked.
It's not blocked anymore, motherfucker. Boom. Shitload of stuff. started going through the chain of food for me as I run out of each type.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Oh, and it's rocking on its own. That's awesome.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Did someone push her in the oven? Because if not, I can. Oh, it's probably downstairs. Fuck. It's not like a cooking oven, it's like a heating oven. Oh well, I guess it is used for cooking. That's a really dumb place to cook.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up. Good day.
So I guess godlings are like children gods?
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
You're a bank owner, I should hope not.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black ones, economically. Sir, I beg your pardon. Don't bother me, please.
Well, fuck you too. Okay, where the fuck's the bank in this place?
Ultimaria. Ah! Save me. I'm dying. Give us a crown. Help. Save me. I'm dying of poverty. Give us a crown. Give us a crown.
Apparently it won't let me.
So, how do you go with this thing? I was nothing about my own business when suddenly Happy pops in.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant. A freak.
Well, I
a
think I'm gonna
useless
slap you.
relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Brooksay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Kill him with kindness.
Like a nice song.
That's how it's done. Ladies and gents, that is how it's done.
Now on, assume whatever.
You'd be so pale if you ate onions and oil.
What's he doing here?
Oh!
So, we military said, it'll pay off, they said.
It will be. Need some overripe sheep's feet.
It can't be. White hair, yellow eyes, slap.
You know.
Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Geralt of Rivia's enough. What is it?
A man came to me a few years past, paid me to keep a book for you, said you'd come for it one day.
Who was he?
He didn't introduce himself, but the book has a red cover, that I remember. I'm sure I've not sold it.
All right, see if I can find it.
And perhaps glance at the others while you're at it.
Be glad to look over what you got.
This will give me information on how to kill them, which is why I want to buy them, but I should have looked at my money first. that shit come from? Just sell off all this crap. There you go, that gives me a little bit of money to play with. So grab that. I want one on werewolves. Oh, see, they have vampire book, beast clothing. Why can't I buy this? Oh, very good.
Interested in books? You don't look the scholar, but... Let's see these books of yours.
That is going to end the stream there. I'm like passing out here. Like I said, I'm going on like 0